Okay, no, here's all I'm trying to say. Um, we're in Dubai, so we're not going to say anything in particular about this country. The only thing that bothers me is when people from first world or developed countries shit on developing countries for doing things that those developed countries also did in the first place. It's just a little bit of ignorance. Um,
So first off, is UAE really a developing country? They are so rich. It's just all at the top because of their system. So like what happened when she got asked in chat how she feels about being in the UAE because of the current slavery problems and human rights problems. And tried to defend it by saying, I mean, USA also had slavery, so you can't criticize this country for having slavery. Uh,
that's all. Not to say that we support. Again, we will.
And like this is such like a tricky situation to be in because you're currently in UAE and so you can't really say anything. So like you should have just avoided this question, don't respond to it, and then if need be, talk to it once you get back to someplace where they won't black beg you for talking out against it.
We'll have
I
some
wanted to go
conversations
on
when
a
we're back in the
tangent
US.
about the mass incarceration system in the United States, but I won't. But it's very
Okay.
funny that you guys.
Like the best part is like the most Pegasus out of the two actually had like a kind of valid point. Like slavery is protected in the U.S. Constitution under the 13th Amendment. And no one seems to talk about that. And no one, if the chess tournament was in USA, no one would ask, "What do you feel about slavery in USA? Like, don't you feel bad being there and promoting a U.S. tournament?" But they do it at UAE. But it's kind of weird to like try to do that after you just try to defend slavery earlier. It's a little too late. But again, this is just a dangerous conversation to have while you're at UAE. And I guess like they came out and apologized a couple of days or the day later, which was said she was misunderstood and she wasn't defending slavery, but just weird situation all around.
All right. I need a woman to come on my stream.
So every time episode starts with "I need a woman," it's always dangerous territory.
That is very attractive. I do not want you to speak. Speaking is something you're not allowed to do. Sit behind me and only like basically like sort of go into this trance where you just stare into space. Right? And you just sit there quietly. And only when I snap my fingers do you wake up and say words. And you only say things that make my view count go up. All right? That is all you are allowed to do. That is how it works. Just sit up behind me. I'll have a whole camera for you too. Fuck it. I'll put you like where the tree is. Fuck Christmas. Who cares? I need a woman with fat titties. There.
It's a real good thing that so does gay, because like as a straight white guy, that's like three strikes against me already. So I have to be real careful with what I say here. But every time that I have like a clip or something go viral on TikTok, it's usually me reacting to a woman who is considered attractive. That's not their only value, but it definitely helps. This is just soda pop and silly Miskiff strategy, right? Like Miskiff does the same thing, but I mean he does actually let the woman speak sometimes.
What do you think of the streamer who still streams their games?
So they're asking about people who still play Blizzard games on stream.
I think if you are a financially well off streamer, you just fucking shouldn't. However, I do understand that some people may be in a situation where their financial, like, their income is heavily based around a Blizzard game, but I think in that case, they should still be extremely vocal about how they're against this if they're still going to play their games.
So it's really not surprising that she had this take because this is essentially her take about gambling. If you're a rich streamer, don't do it because you don't need the money. If you're an up and coming streamer, do it because you need money to survive, right? This is a little more tricky territory though, because this isn't gambling. This is a video game where the employees themselves have said, don't stop playing our games. We loved making these games. We just don't like the environment we did it in. So they still want people to play their games. They just want help to change the environment that it happens in. So they stop getting abused. And it's also more tricky too, because like every game company is kind of trash to their employees in their own special way. Especially like Riot had their own issues with how they treated women in the workplace too. And she has no problem playing Valorant. But then again, those problems weren't nearly as bad as employees killing themselves over it. So
I don't know
he's such a liar. He knows SFan. He was an ex-WoW professional arena player. He would know who SFan is.
It's like the fat guy, right?
No, we saw it.
Wait, what?
Don't
No,
say that.
wait,
He's
why?
nice. He's nice. We like him.
Wait, Espen?
Like, how stupid do you have to be to attack one of the nicest and most well-liked guys on the internet? Like, literally just a week ago, the internet freaked out because people were attacking SFan for no reason. So you know the internet isn't going to be on your side.
I like Espan. I think Espan's
Wait,
a
I'm
cool
not saying
guy.
it as an
Never
insult.
met him.
I'm saying like that's his like the main quality, right? How
It's not an insult, but like the only thing you're known for is being fat.
you would choose him.
The main quality?
I don't know.
Espan is an endearing, kind soul.
Well, I don't know that.
Good at video games, funny entertainer,
Well, I don't know that.
adult-like figure, cares about the people around him. Okay,
And fat.
good on the shows that he's on.
Stop, dude. You're
Wait,
so
what?
dumb.
Wait,
You're
no.
so dumb. Stop.
So like how much of a garbage human this guy is? I think his name is like Jamimi or something. Ex-WoW pro arena player. Racist, and not just like internet racist, like so racist that you get banned from competing in any Blizzard competition. And with their history, like wow, you got to go pretty far for that to happen.
I'm not kidding. Like I laid like without my phone in bed, staring at the ceiling for like 3 hours straight, not falling asleep, and like when I would close my eyes, I would see like league shit, bro. Oh my god, it was a. Then finally I fell asleep and it was like something league, dude. And it's dude. Sometimes I have nightmares where I'm like playing a league game for 50 minutes, right? And it's like back and forth for 50 minutes. And then my team ends up losing. And then I wake up, and like for a split second, I think I lost. And it's almost to the point where I gotta check my op.gg to make sure it was a dream. I think I'm losing my fucking mind.
I mean, that's what happens when you play League and only League. But I mean, I had something similar. Like when Fallout 3 first came out, I was playing it so much that one day I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and in that kind of haze of just waking up but not fully awake yet, I thought, oh, I'll just go and see my girlfriend today. And then I actually got upset because like, oh, there's no way that my girlfriend has survived in the wasteland, and there's no way I'll actually be able to cross the wasteland to see her. And then I woke up, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I've been playing way too many games.
Dude, this is actually Mischief Diary. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god.
The sad thing is she actually missed some because all the things that were tagged to Lindy are also Mischief. And like it's actually so hard to try to steal other people's content when that subreddit, the only thing, like it's either Mischief drama or San drama. Trying to find enough different streamers to all put together so it's not the same streamer every day. Like, don't these people ever think about me?